Hi everyone, so this is a really quick video and I decided to make this video because it's based on some of the conversations that I've been having with clients. I never reveal clients' stories or say anything about my clients for confidentiality reasons, but if there's a theme that has been amongst quite a lot of clients, then sometimes I just make a video. And what I want to talk about is this feeling of being the odd one out. So for many people, and this ties in really with identity, and when people hear the word identity, they always assume cultural identity. Because I've asked the question sometimes to people, what components make up your identity? And they kind of like, they do a shrug shoulder or they have no clue what I'm talking about. Your identity isn't just wrapped around your culture, but that's part of it. It could be wrapped around the fact that your gender. For some people, it could be their religion. It could be their status. If they do a particular job, that might form a big part of their identity. The key thing is, depending on how you feel about all of those components, about who you are, will have a massive impact on how you feel about yourself. So an example would be, if your core identity is the job that you do, if you then lose that job, you can start to feel different about yourself because you don't have an identity anymore. You might feel the same as if you're a mother or a father. Your identity might be wrapped upon being a parent. So you may not have any other, you might just identify with being a parent. Then when your children become independent and they go off to college or they leave home, you might start to feel quite depressed because you might be thinking, well, what do I do now? I'm still a parent, they're still alive, but they don't need me anymore. So feeling the odd one out for lots of people who I speak to is around just that feeling of they don't belong, they don't fit in, they feel like they have to change in order to belong, they feel like the person that they are isn't fully accepted. So all I want to say, there's just 3 key points with this video because I want to keep it really short, because I will be making videos around cultural identity and other forms of identity as we move forward. So the first thing I want to say is it's okay to be different, and we need to start embracing difference and not seeing difference as a negative. A lot of conversations I have just on a general basis where people are defending and trying to say we're all the same, you know, there's no difference between us. Why are we looking at differences? Why is there division? And my feeling is that we are all different. There's similarities that people have and there are differences, but it's okay to be your unique self and to say, do you know what, I am different from you, but me being different from you doesn't mean that we can't connect. Me being different from you doesn't mean that I have less respect for you. Me being different from you doesn't mean that I'm inferior to you or superior. So I think we just need to get to the point where we'd stop avoiding or stop saying the reality of difference, because we are all different. The second thing is you just need to embrace your unique self. The uniqueness of being a person where you have the only DNA that belongs to you, where there's no one else on the planet that is you, is what makes us all unique. I don't know how to say it in a way that's going to make sense, but I love the fact that there's only one person like me in the world. Even if you're part of a twin, I mean, I can't imagine being a twin, but even if you're a twin, you have that connection, but you're still different from your twin in different ways. But I suppose someone who's a twin is either going to see it as a blessing or a curse. But if you're you just need to embrace it. You just need to be happy that you are alive, that you're born, that you have all of these unique, quirky things that make up who you are. And don't buy into this idea that we all have to be the same and we all have to think the same and act the same. And the only way we're going to be accepted is if we blend in, because I think that's a shame if we live in a world like that. And the final thing is, make a promise to yourself or a decision that people have to accept you fully. I was speaking to someone recently, and that's what we sort of came to the conclusion. This person doesn't have to change who they are. They don't have to change certain cultural aspects. They don't have to change how they look. They don't have to change how they dress, how they speak, how they act in order to be accepted. We can't, for me, if someone accepts you, they accept all of you. And there's too many people that are willing to bend and to change aspects of who they are so that they can be accepted, whether they're doing that to be accepted by a particular cultural group, where they're doing it to be accepted by a partner, whether they're doing it to be accepted in a work environment. And what happens is you slowly, gradually lose yourself, because you're saying, right, I can't wear my hair like this because it's too cultural. I can't talk like this because it's too posh. I can't act like this because it's too ghetto. I can't do this because then my boyfriend's going to think I'm this. I have to act more feminine because a feminine woman is what we say we need. I have to act more masculine because a masculine man is what women want. And before you know it, you've made all of those changes, and then you forget, you lose you, because then you're looking and thinking, who am I? And you don't know. So my key thing is, don't ever think you're the odd one out or that you have to fit in. We're all different, we're all unique. It's okay to be an individual, and people will either accept you fully and embrace who you are, or they'll decide that they don't want to bar review, they're not interested, and that's fine, because there's billions of people on the planet. We're not going to be liked and accepted by everyone, but as long as we like and accept ourselves, that's a good starting point, and everything else is a bonus. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, then you can share it amongst your friends. And I always enjoy people leaving their comments on any video that I make, because whether you agree or disagree, I still respect people's opinions, and that's how we learn. So have a good weekend and take care. Bye.